Hi everybody, Shabbat Shalom. This week we read Parashat Behar Bechukotai, which is a double portion. We sometimes read two portions together in order to read all 54 of the Torah portions in one Jewish year. And with these two portions, we come to the end of Sefer Vayikra, or the book of Leviticus, for this year's reading. So one of the themes of the first of these two portions, Behar, is the sabbatical year, or the Shemitah, in which farmers in ancient Israel were told that they must leave their fields unplanted for the year and live off of whatever grows from the earth. And actually today, the Shemitah laws are not really observed, though the conservative movement, the Masorti movement in Israel, has encouraged kibbutzim and other farmers to symbolically follow this law by leaving at least one field unplanted. So what are the reasons for the sabbatical year? Well, one interesting reason is an ecological one, to let the land breathe, to lay fallow, to restore the fertility of the soil. And it got me to thinking, what if we all did this for a year in one form or another, took on a sort of Shemitah commitment to drive less, to walk more, to use less carbon-based energy, really in an extraordinary effort in one particular span of time? What if not just a small group did that, but what if everyone across the country did that, even around the world? What would the effect on the disastrous climate change environment that we're living through be? I think it would be incredible. So that is one idea for why the sabbatical year was observed. Another is that it was perhaps a way to show the wealthy what it means to be poor, what it means to not have as much as you want and what you need. I think it could be said that sometimes the wealthy don't know or don't want to know that there are poor people who suffer, who don't have sufficient food, who aren't sure where their next meal will come from or when that will be. It's easy for people with a lot of means to live in a bubble, sequestered from others in need, and grow oblivious to the needs and wants of others who don't have what they need. And the Shemitah, as observed in ancient Israel, limited the food supply. It reminded the wealthy of what it's like to be needy and live with food insecurity. It occurs to me that maybe the pandemic that we're all living through now could have, in some ways, a similar effect. It's limited our ability to go to food stores, and in some cases limited our access to the array of foods we normally enjoy. So I don't think that should spark in us or inspire panic or self-centeredness. It should inspire humility, sensitivity, and a spirit of generosity. I'm proud that Ob Shalom's Babro Kosher Food Pantry continues to distribute food supplies to those in need, and we're currently endeavoring to expand our efforts to those who need food during this time of crisis. If you'd like to be helpful in doing that sacred work, in helping to be a distributor to people who have food insecurity, and we are receiving phone calls daily from people in our area who know we have a food pantry and who are asking for help. If you'd like to be one of the people who helps us, please let me know, and I'll put you in touch with our food pantry volunteer leaders. So this Shabbat upcoming, I hope you'll be with us Friday night at 6, Shabbat morning at 9:45 a.m., to share together, to be a community together. And with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.